They said when they got it unloaded and the truck dropped back down, he hopped out all white. Like I said, he pissed himself and just took off and he didn't come back.
We got a doozy for you today, guys. We're gonna be removing an old concrete swimming pool that's built like a bomb shelter. I've never seen more rebar in a structure than I do in concrete swimming pools. And you're gonna see our secret weapon in action, and that's a giant boulder. And I know that's gonna sound bass-ackwards, but by the time we finish this video, you might be like, I'm gonna use a giant boulder when I remove a concrete swimming pool. So what are we waiting for? Let's dive right into this job. You know, we used to do all the typical things, saw cut the pools, jackhammer them. I even bought a jackhammer just to remove concrete swimming pools, and then I tried a boulder. It doesn't look like it does much, but it doesn't have to do much. All it has to do is create enough of a stress fracture that allows us to get our teeth into the concrete to do the rest. I think a boulder's kind of like a fart after you've eaten too much steak. Silent but deadly. So this is a bit unusual. It's not just a poured swimming pool. It actually has a CMU, or a concrete masonry unit back wall. It's kind of like getting two for the price of one. Boulder breaks up the pool bottom pretty easily, but the stairs are another story altogether. They're poured as one solid unit and over 24 inches thick in areas, and all reinforced with rebar. It takes just 3 hits with the boulder in the right spot to create the stress fracture we need to begin the separation. Tim's going to begin separating the concrete from the rebar. Try to separate the concrete into 2 piles. Concrete that's clean, and then concrete that still has rebar mixed with it. Now there's a bunch of reasons why we want to separate the concrete from the rebar. For one, clean concrete is a lot cheaper to dump. 2, we also know that we're going to be able to dump it. What I mean is when you have concrete mixed in with a bunch of rebar, it's pretty easy to get hung up in a box. So we try to get all of the rebar on one load and all of the concrete on the other loads. And you'll probably notice that my face mask is actually on top of my forehead, protecting that real well. And right here, I'm looking for my face mask and can't find it anywhere, not realizing it's on top of my forehead. My mask go. Is this your mask up here?
Yeah, the one that's freaking soaked is mine.
And yeah, that's me asking Sam where my mask is, and you would think he would see it sitting on top of my forehead. Of course, you've got to go search for your face mask, which happens to be on your forehead, as you go walk around the entire site looking for it.
I bought another pair of sunglasses yesterday because I thought I lost mine. Same thing.
It was on your forehead?
They were up on my hat.
So I'm putting in a vertical relief cut, not because we need it. I'm actually going to show you why we don't need it in just a minute. I'm only doing it to test out this brand new chop saw that you guys will see in another video. So let's jump a little ahead in the video and show you why we don't make relief cuts in the bottom of these swimming pools. We just start them with a boulder and then chew our way through it with the bucket. What we found is it's just way easier and safer for the guys, and it's a little bit cleaner, it seems. Inspector's here. We'll see how we're doing.
So you guys are hauling it all out, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I busted out the bottom. We hauled, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 loads out by now.
Look at the rebar.
Pool was right here. What's that?
Look at the rebar.
Oh, it's
right at the
insane in here.
bottom.
Yep, it's all laced through here. So you pull it up and then everything breaks up into little chips, scrape them out.
The only chunks you can leave in here, if you gotta leave any, up to 12 inches max.
Okay.
They don't like you to leave any chunks in here because the next person that starts to build on this ends up coming in here and cleaning it up.
Thank you. I've been asked that question so many times. Why do you remove? Why don't you just put anything in there? Well, you're just leaving a problem for somebody else down the road. So clean it all
I
out.
used to dig a lot of basements back in the housing boom there, and
Yeah.
we'd be digging out in Minneapolis, and you'd get 4 feet down, you'd find a house buried.
Yeah.
And then,
When I wake up in the morning, drinking coffee on my balcony, trees are dancing to the whistle of
So there's an old timer that's been hanging out here. He's not out here yet, but his name is Bill. Awesome dude. Anyways, they brought in like 48,000 yards of fill, and on one of them they had, you know, one of those big end dumpers, and the dude dumped it up, and like, yeah, he did that wheelie like all the way up, had it pretty much straight up in the air there. They got him down, he hit the ground, you know, he pissed himself and all this kind of stuff.
All right, let's see if we can get the real story from the real Bill Murray. Here he comes. The guys are telling me you had you used to do construction, and you were telling them a story about a guy in an end dump that tipped it all the way up.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened?
Well, the guy loaded them with the boulders.
Okay, riprap or boulders?
No, boulders.
Boulders, okay.
And they hung up. Well, they don't have a tailgate. They're just curved,
Okay.
locked up, stood it right up.
What happened to him?
He pissed his pants.
Okay. Was he okay though?
Yeah, he was. Well, they had to bring a crane around and get a cable up to hook it,
Yeah.
pull them down.
What do you mean it didn't have a tailgate? It was a demo load and it somehow got hung up?
No, it was going onto the conveyor to get crushed.
Okay.
The boulders. They don't have tailgates on them. The big cat trucks.
Wait, so wait a minute. He was in one of the mining trucks.
Yeah.
Oh, so he was in a 40-ton miner?
Yeah, so he's way up in the air. Just
Oh my God, that would be scary. Oh, wait a minute. No, a 40-ton is an off-road truck. If he was in a mining truck, those are like 60 to 100 ton.
Yeah. It was about an hour for him, you know, before they got him back down. He just climbed out, walked to his pickup, and left. I don't blame him, man.
Oh my God, that is awesome. And you're the real Bill Murray, I hear.
Yep.
Nice to meet you, Bill Murray.
Real Bill Murray. He never came back.
Never came back.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't either, no. I pissed myself in front of a bunch of dudes.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. The pool bottom comes out easy, but the sidewalls are another thing altogether. To get those out means we have to dig behind the sidewall and leave the entire wall exposed, both front and back. Once we do that, then we can angle the machine to the side of it or near the front of it if possible, and just start pulling, smashing, and tearing. We've got to weaken that rebar to get the rest of the wall down. Alright, some of you guys that drive truck may appreciate this, but the cleaner you can keep those loads, the cleaner they'll come out of the truck. There's nothing worse than having a load bind up in your box and trying to clean it out on a dump site.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
Alright guys, that's all we got for you today, but on the next video, we get to hear about Tim's accident with the Cabalco. Hey, so what do you think of that machine though?
Well, I nailed a light post, the ones we were gonna save.
And we're going to be wrapping up this project from start to finish, including sod. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, that bell notification, and we will see you on another one. God bless, we'll get them.
Oh, I thought I was losing my mind.